Hello there, peoples. I am here for my WrestleMania 31 predictions. I really think this WrestleMania is going to be good. Even though the build-up hasn't been great, I still think it'll be a decent show. I mean, there have been WrestleMania... Hell, I think there have been pay-per-views that haven't had really good build-up, but the match was still pretty good. So we have the pre-show, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus Los Matadores versus the New Day and versus the Usos. Fatal 4-way tag team match for the tag titles. I think this will be good. I'm not gonna watch it, but I think this will be a good match. I think the Kidd and Cesaro are gonna win. Or, you know what, I'm gonna say the Usos, because knowing WWE, they'll probably just give the Usos another tag team title run. I don't know, I just don't release. I don't see New Day or Los Matadores winning. I think Kidd and Cesaro do have the chance of retaining, though. So, then we have, what I think is gonna open the show, is the ladder match. Either this match or the Orton-Rollins match are gonna be one of the two possible openers. So we have Bad News Barrett versus R-Truth versus Ambrose versus Luke Harper versus Dolph Ziggler versus Stardust versus Daniel Bryan in a ladder match for the Intercontinental title. I thought this match the build has been okay. I think the match itself is going to be good. I think this would be a nice way to open the show. Kind of like, like almost like a Money in the Bank kind of match, except it's for a title, but I still feel like it has that, almost Money in the Bank feel to it. I think Dean Ambrose is winning. Knowing WWE, though, I feel like R-Truth has a chance of winning it because, I don't know. I personally don't want R-Truth to win it. I think Dean Ambrose needs to win it. Give him a win, and I think he kind of needs a big win. So, hold on. He needs a big win, and I think this can be one good one for him. And it makes sense, because storyline-wise, he was the original one getting the shot at Fastlane last month, and I think Dean Ambrose winning it makes sense. Barrett's not winning it. He's not retaining. That'll be no point of him retaining. Then we have AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bellas in a tag team title match. I don't understand why this just isn't a Fatal 4-way for the Divas Championship. Pretty much they all have claim to the title. AJ Lee never got a rematch because AJ was the one that got her title taken at Survivor Series by Nikki. So, and then you could say Paige because she never had a fair rematch. Because she had the match at AJ Paige, because you can say, well, she got screwed at Fastlane, screwed the night after, so she never got a fair rematch. And Brie Bella, because you know what, use her for something. But I think the Bellas are gonna win because AJ Lee and Paige just had dissension last night, and storyline wise, so I'm gonna say the Bellas for the win here. I personally want AJ Lee and Paige, but I think this will be a decent match. I think they've been having decent matches the last few weeks, so I'm gonna say that. Then we have Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins in a match, and really not for anything, but it's still gonna be a good match. I think these guys are both great wrestlers. I just want this match to be clean. Seth Rollins needs to win, but needs to win clean. Because let's be honest, I love Seth Rollins, but when was the last time he's really won a match clean? He's only ever won matches, when someone gets involved. When has he really won a match by himself? J&J, I mean, they can get involved, but maybe they should get thrown out at some point. That's what I think should happen. They get involved, ref sees, and then they get thrown out. Then they have a nice clean match, and then Rollins gets the victory. Then we have Rusev versus John Cena for the United States title. I think this match has been built up pretty good. I think Cena's winning. In a perfect world, Rusev would win. I think Rusev should win. He makes sense. He's the only logical choice to win this match. I don't get like Rusev beats Cena. And I think the match will be good because I thought their match at Fastlane was pretty good. I think this match is gonna be honest, pretty good. I just think, sadly, WWE's gonna give it to Cena. He doesn't need to win this match. In a perfect world, I would give it to Rusev. I personally would give it to Rusev. That's who I want to win. But guys, these prediction videos, they're not who I want to win, who I see realistically winning. You know, a lot of it, when I pick someone, not all the time I want them to win necessarily. Like, I don't want Rusev to lose. I don't want Cena to win the title. He doesn't need it. You know, he doesn't need it. Rusev getting this victory, he beats John Cena at WrestleMania. But knowing WWE, I'm being honest here, they're going to give it to Cena. So, but it'll be a good match, though. Then we have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I'm not going to name everybody. From what I know, Ryback's in it. Miz and Mizdow. Something's gonna happen between them. Mizdow's gonna probably eliminate the Miz. Sheamus is probably gonna be in it. If Sheamus is in it, I think Sheamus is winning. I say Ryback is another possibility, but if Sheamus is making his grand return at WrestleMania, I think him winning it is realistic. So I'm gonna pick Sheamus for the win that one. I would say Ryback. He's another possibility, but knowing WWE, they're gonna give it to Sheamus because he's gonna have this big return. So, and they've been hyping up his return the last month, so I'm gonna pick Sheamus. Then we have Undertaker. Wait, god damn it! Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. I thought this was probably one of the best built up matches. I think this would be pretty good. I'm seeing pictures that Taker is actually looking pretty good. So, but this one is kind of like, it can go either way. I can see Taker winning because, like, you know, have his big major victory at WrestleMania after losing the streak last year. But I could also see Bray winning because, you know what, maybe Taker just can't have enough. Maybe he's starting to doubt himself. What I do want, hold on, I'll get to that when I get to the Sting Triple H match. But I think this will be pretty good. I don't think this match is going to be long. I think this will be like 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to pick Bray Wyatt just because maybe Taker just doesn't have it anymore in him anymore to win matches. So I'm going to pick Bray Wyatt. Then we have Sting, probably one of the two main events in this match, in this pay-per-view. Sting versus Triple H. I think this match is going to be good. I really am hyped for this match. I'm liking the whole WCW angle. Triple H is going to probably have like a fancy entrance. Who do I think is going to win? I'm Sting. It makes no sense, Triple H winning. He doesn't need the victory. This is Sting's first match in WWE. Him winning it makes sense. I don't really think anyone else needs to win. Triple H doesn't need it. It's not like it's for a title. It's just pretty much for bragging rights. So, I'm picking Sting. But what I want to happen after this match, because I think this match is probably going to be before the main event, I would like to see, maybe after Sting wins, Taker comes out, or vice versa. Sting comes, I think this way would be better. Taker comes out, confronts Sting, and then maybe plant seeds for a match next year at WrestleMania 32. You know, I think that'd be cool. Then, I think now we're at the main event. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Okay, yeah, even though they had a shitty ending last night in the main event I still think it's gonna be a good match. I think this match is just gonna be a brawl. That's what this should be. This should just be a brawl. My pick was easy. I was gonna say Roman Reigns, but I just heard that Lesnar just re-signed with WWE. So if that does happen, that means Lesnar could potentially retain the championship. I wouldn't mind him, honestly, if he does retain, I wouldn't mind Lesnar having the belt till SummerSlam. Maybe he fights, you know, maybe, I don't know. If Roman Reigns wins, I would say let Reigns has his moment. I would want Rollins to cash in, maybe at Mania. I think that'd be nice because we haven't had a cash in at Mania. But I'm gonna pick Roman Reigns just because I think Lesnar's gonna put over the young talent who just Lesnar dominating everyone. I think that's what this is gonna be like. It's gonna be like Triple H versus Batista 21. You know, Batista beating a champion who just beat everyone, and I think it's gonna be the same thing here. So I'm picking Reigns, possible Rollins cash in at Mania. If not at Mania, he's gonna do it the next night. So yeah, guys, I think overall WrestleMania is gonna be at least a good show. You know, I'm not a fan of the build-up, I will admit, but hey, build-up doesn't make an event. I mean, hell, there have been events that have been built up perfectly and the event was shit. So I think it will be a good show. So I think it will deliver. So yeah, guys, I'll do my top 20 favorite WrestleManias tomorrow. And until then, guys, I'm signing off. Peace.